Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. What's up? Courtney Rollins right here. Do REI Deals. Thanks for coming and joining me or clicking on this video to check out the content that I'm providing. I am Courtney Rollins. As I said, I am the CEO founder of Do REI Deals and Estate Pro Services, where that's what we do. We look and seek residential real estate investing opportunities by making calls to folks, following up with folks, and finding out if there's opportunities for us to serve at a high level. You know, real estate is a great tool for folks to be able to add to their income as well as add to wealth, depending on how they use that income. All right. So I'm up here. Appreciate you following me. If you have any tips or it's something that you like or any questions at all, I will humbly address them. I'm not up here selling anything. I'm not up here trying to say I'm a guru or anything like that, but I do know that I got this far from the information age we're in and being able to receive so much great information from so many awesome folks willing to put it out there. So I figure I do the same thing, and it allows me to hold myself accountable. Every day I have to generate new leads, find new people who are willing to sell their property, hopefully at a discount. And every day I also have to follow up with those leads. So me getting on this live allows me to do that. If you want to rock and roll with me and maybe you want some goodies, right? Like a free sales script or sales system, hit me up at Courtney@doreideals.com and I'll send over my free sales system, as well as check out resimply.com. If you're in the field and you're attempting to do this, you need to have some type of way of managing these relationships, managing these leads that come in, buyers, sellers, title company. And you don't need too sophisticated, but there are a lot of tools out there. One being Resimply, that's almost like an all-in-one because there's so many things you can do with it. Check it out. If you like it, Resimply with an I at the end, do /Aqua Team, and you'll get 50% off your first month. They're an awesome team over there, and their customer service is phenomenal. Yep. So let's rock and roll. Let's get going. The title of this is Assume the Feeling of the Wish Fulfilled. I've been reading a lot of Neville Goddard lately. It's an amazing person who writes a lot about just the mindset and mentality around just life in general and how we have so much power with our thought. Everything begins with a thought, the spirit, the thought, and how it manifests into form. And if we are able to understand and unlock that, then we're able to just manifest anything we want in life. You know, they say mind your thoughts because your thoughts become your actions. Mind your actions because your actions become your behavior. Mind your behavior because behavior becomes your character. Mind your character because your character dictates and becomes your destiny. But it all begins and ends with a thought. So being able to have the right type of it really connects to the pragmatic step-by-step level of focusing on systems and habits as opposed to just focusing on goals, you know. And so let me make that connection here real quick. So if I'm assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, if prayer really is not begging or asking for something, but saying, yo, I got this, I claim this, I'm whatever it is in your mind, I'm a multimillionaire, I'm a great father, I eat healthy, whatever it is, you, regardless of what reality says, regardless of what, you know, faith, what reality says, you act in that way. You know, in your feelings, in your heart and your mind, when they connect, that's even more powerful. But in your heart and your mind, that, yo, this is true. So what does a millionaire do? These are the habits of a millionaire, you know, find it out. What does a healthy person do? What does a great father do? Whatever those goals you have, you act as if it already is. You work like Steve Jobs, work from the end, thinking from the end is the way to make things happen, not towards the end. Because if you're always seeking, trying to make money, I'm trying to be a great father, that's exactly what you're going to attract. Trying to you know, make money or trying, do it. So assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And again, that connects in the pragmatic level to the systems. What are the tools? What are the systems? Jim Rome said, your success will never, people rarely rise to the level of their goals. You always fall to the level of your systems. So what are the habits? What are the tools? What are those everyday things that you're doing that's just chipping away, small, consistent, And next thing you know, you turn around, you have the Grand Canyon. The next thing you know, you're overnight success after 10, 15 years, 12 years, 3 months, whatever, whatever it is. We don't know the gestation period of an idea, but if I keep putting in that work, just like me practicing this putting and swinging and all that stuff, I keep putting in the work will manifest, it will show. So assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. What are those habits that you need to acquire? Because that's what you already are. Whatever your dream, your wish, your desire is, act as if you already are. Man, have those habits, and whatever reality is going to happen. It's happening. It's universal law. That's how it works. So I'm excited about that. Woo! I'm excited about it. I'm very excited. I'm also excited to go into. I've been going into the courthouse in Durham County, and oh my gosh, I feel like I have a master's degree or PhD in probate already. This is an awesome niche to be in. I mean, almost everybody is going to die. I'm pretty sure last I calculated, I taught second grade and I taught other levels, but I'm pretty sure everybody has an expiration date. And so when you die, if you don't have legal remedies to protect your assets or to cover like your debts and all, either through a living trust instrument like that, or you have all your accounts saying, hey, these are what happens, survivorship upon my death, the benefits go to this person or this person, this person, this person, my kids, all that stuff, then you have to go through probate, even if you have a will. If you have a will and you die testate, that means you die with a testimony, then it still has to be probated if it doesn't have, if you don't have all those, as I just said, survivorship setup or a living trust setup. So get a living trust, get it now. Go get it, folks. Go get a living trust. Go make sure your accounts are set up. Avoid probate. And if you're looking for a niche, riches in the niches, you may want to consider probate as a way that you can serve at a high level. I really like it so far because, you have working with families that are like really distressed. And I mean, it's inevitable that people are going to die. And I don't like that people are distressed, but I do like the feeling I receive from going over there and knowing that I'm offering a particular type of service that other folks aren't necessarily offering, because a lot of us come in, hey, can I buy your property? Can I buy your property? But no, what I'm coming in is as the hub, as the, hey, we help you deal with everything that your lawyer won't or can't do. Whether it's helping you haul out the trash, itemize the personal properties, get the right type of insurance on the property, or set up an estate plan, all those things. And yeah, that sounds like a lot, but I don't have to be the one to do it. All I have to do is be the connector. And so it's a really cool approach. I feel like I'm really I've been enjoying it, and the grind, to be quite honest. I'm in phase 1 of this rebranding. So right now, technically a solopreneur. My mom helps me out with inbound calls. She picks up the calls. Shout out to you, mama. But phase 1 is taking it back to the basics. So I'm down there paying the dues, paying the cost to be the boss, self-employed, before I move over to the businessman in phase 2 when I start hiring folks and all. So anyway, say all to say, whatever your niche is, maybe it's probate, maybe it's self-storage, maybe it's anything. There's so many ways to add value in real estate. It's an amazing thing. So find it and nail it before you scale it, as they say. Friday, there's not that many calls to make on Friday. Usually I have about 40, 50 calls, and it looks like I only have 20, but I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm gonna go down to the courthouse. I'm taking a thank you card to the assistant clerk. Sorry. I can't remember what I was saying. I've interviewed an assistant clerk of the probate courts. I'm down there every day smiling, cheesing, shaking hands, shaking babies and kissing hands, and giving out donuts and stuff like that. Because I want when folks go into that office, I know they can't give legal advice or not legal, they can't give advice, but they're like, yo, I know somebody, you got this property, I know someone who can help you with that. I've already ran to lawyers and all type of folks, but it was cool that she let me interview her. She didn't let me she didn't want me to post it though. So like I recorded it and I was hoping I would put it on my channel, but that's all right. But anyways, I got to send her a thank you card. Not bad. I just got a message from my bank. I had a closing take place last week. and I moved down to Baltimore, from Baltimore to Chapel Hill, and I can't access my money. And she said, Abby expedited the card, so it should come via UPS. Great, thank you so much. Abby, you better send it to the right one. But shout out Abby. Let me not be mad at Abby. Got a contract in. Woo! And this contract, I'm gonna try to do a seller novation on it. So we did lock the contract up a little bit higher because it's a reverse mortgage. Young lady's trying to. Is this person at home? Help her mom get out of this reverse mortgage, and so the property just doesn't have enough equity to just buy it cash. And so what we're going to do, and I told her straight up, I'm not the buyer at that, but I could put it under contract. I'm going to start marketing it, and I will, if I find a buyer, I'll connect you all. So I have, I think, 10 business days to find a buyer, traditional buyer, because the property can be financed. So we're going to put it on the MLS and find somebody who maybe wants to live there as opposed to an investor who needs it at top dollar. Since a bank or a lender will more likely loan on this property, we'll get a higher percentage because a person coming to live in is not going in there thinking, how I make a profit off of this, Seller novations, look them up. They're awesome. They're very, very similar to assignments. You're signing your rights. Assignments, from my understanding, this is how.
Please leave your
same
message
thing pretty much to me, but assignments, I'm assigning my rights.
Sorry, mailbox is full.
Assignment, I'm assigning my rights to the buyer. Seller novation, I'm actually relinquish my interest, so the seller and the buyer both have to sign. It's interesting. I wouldn't try to dig too deep in it. Just know that you can help a lot of people out and make a lot of money in that. And, all right, let's see. Nash. Hey, Nash. I like that name. Did the purchase agreement come through? All right, so I just tried to call. They didn't pick up. Hello, yes, sorry, I was busy with another listing. Hey there, has the title company connect with you? What? Hey, just part of a click. Oh, that's probably I got it under contract. I need to sell this land. I need to shoot. That's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I got so many deals up in Baltimore, and I need to sell the deals. Don't do the stop and go work, folks. Keep you, like I said, systems, right? And so if I have a lot of contracts that they're trying to sell, let me call this person. I have a lot of contracts that I'm trying to push out there, and I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't know why I'm saying that. I need to. Oh. Hey, how's it going there? It's Courtney, man. Good morning. How you doing this morning? How's it, gentlemen?
Hey, Courtney. How are you? I'm good.
Great. Yeah, awesome. Am I catching you at a bad time? It sounds like it's a bad time.
No, it's good time. So what happened was when we were trying to evict a tenant,
Mm-hmm.
so the tenant went to the city, and the city said, we will pay you. So they are going to pay me, and I'm going to get the money, and then wait 4 months, and then after that, I will see. But I don't know how long the city will take, but that's where I am.
Well, good luck. Congratulations with that. It usually doesn't come out that well. It sounds like it came out pretty good for you.
Yeah, 2711 Ellicott City, if you can.
Okay.
Google it. Yeah, in 2711 Ellicott City.
Ellicott City, that's the street address, or 2711?
Ellicott. No, Ellicott. That Ellicott Road or Ellicott Street? It is in West Baltimore.
Oh, it's in West Baltimore.
Yeah.
What's cool? What's the condition? What can you tell me about it?
It was raining rented. I think it is 2 rooms upstairs and 1 bedroom in the basement.
Okay. 1 bedroom in the basement. You said it was rented, so is it vacant now?
We are evicting, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it is evicted now or not.
I gotcha.
Probably it's evicted. I have to call the property manager.
Jeez, so these folks aren't paying their rent, hey?
Yeah, all of them. These days they don't pay. We just want to live for free. Everybody nowadays. I wish I could do it like that.
Hey, nothing is free in life. Life feeds on life, so you got to pay somehow, some way.
It's not like that in the city.
Yeah, they find a way, I guess. So,
different world over
and
there.
what about like your timeline? Do you if we took it on with the eviction, what's your timeline for closing if we agreed on price?
It depends how much you're gonna give me. I
Okay.
don't want to hold that one. If we are evicting, I'm not getting money.
Okay. Let's see. And can you confirm the address? Because I don't see it Ellicott City. I don't see a 2711 and I know this.
Ellicott Drive.
Oh, Ellicott Drive,
2711 Ellicott Drive.
Baltimore, MD. I think you're right. 2711 Ellicott Driveway, 21216. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Is there is the tenant still there? Or could I my team to get over there and take a look at it?
Let me confirm it now. I will call you in the afternoon.
All right. I'll just check back in with you in the afternoon. And around what price range? I'm not gonna hold you to it, but around what price range do you want us to be?
No, I'm just you because you are calling something. Let me see how much I can get for that one.
Sure. Okay.
Good. I am not. I'm just not this properties.
Well, sounds good. Well, I will. What I'll do is I'll make a note to see if you check in and this afternoon, and if not, I'll give you a call back.
Text me first, and then if I see, I will text you.
Perfect. All right, I'll text you around 1 o'clock to see.
1 is now called just like 3 something.
Okay, I'll text you around.
I have to call him. The guy doesn't pick it up.
Right. That makes sense. I'll text you around 4 then. All right, thanks. Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you, man. All right, bye-bye. Let's see what's happening to my family over here. Okay, so he has another property. Okay, so well, he gave me the information. Still waiting for that one to come in. Has another property that I got to put in really good notes as if there's other people on my team, because like Steve Jobs said, I love that thing from 72711. I don't think I got the right address. But it was like, not Steve Jobs, but Bill Gates, like, you got to act like you got to, whatever your desire. Yeah, like earlier I was talking about from the wish, assume the feeling the wish fulfills. So whatever the company is you envision it to be, it doesn't mean you overspend or overset up, but make sure that you have the right mentality and infrastructure. I was reading this book called Rigging the Game. It talks about 3s and 10s. The things tend to break at 3s and 10s. So once you have 3 people on your team or and 10 and multiples of that is when things start, you might need to set up new systems and stuff. So but one thing I can do is type as if I have other people looking over my shoulder, so that when someone does take over these leads, it's not like a foreign language to them. Asked me to text him this evening for access. And also, he did something else. Asked me to text him for his access, and also is going through. There's a pain point there through eviction, right? 2 rooms upstairs and 1 down in basement. I need to find out the actual address because the one I put in is not showing up. Is the address. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and text him also later on today. Schedule a text. So that's done. I'll have to think about that. Later today, do it at 4. Howdy. Were you able to access to the property? All right, let's keep rolling. All right. Let me keep it going. So I had a property. I couldn't get a buyer for it, so I just had to send over the release within the inspection period. I had 5 business days to find it. I hope now a good time to speak with you and your husband. I'll see if she contacts me back. And keep going. Fairmount. Let's see what's Fairmount. Let's check and see how things are. What the heck was that?
Hello?
Hey, Kathleen, this is Courtney. How you doing this Friday?
I'm good.
Oh, awesome. I'm just following up. I'm the gentleman who sent over a couple of those referrals of the contractors, and I was just making sure they connect with you and everything. How did
They
it go?
did. I appreciated it. I appreciate that.
Good, perfect. All right, awesome. All right, you're good to go then. Gotcha.
Yes, I mean, and I appreciate it. I gotta go at this moment, but I appreciate you following
Hey,
through.
no problem. Just want to make sure they're connected.
Okay.
All right, you take
All
care.
right.
All right, bye-bye. So I follow up on my referrals too. Just stay in front of mine. I probably could open the door to some other things, but at that conversation, but she tried to rush me off the phone. So yeah. Let's see. To a ridge. How does that ridge hill go? 2012. Nope, that's it. Yep. Ridge Hill Avenue, 17. 17. All right, Ridge Hill Avenue. Get messages out of the Wazoo up here. What's going on over there? Today is the 18th. Through to the good bros. Last night was fun hanging out with the bros. Let's see. All right. So he wants a release. He wants an official release of purchase agreement, which I already wrote up for you, brother. Not that I was in. I mean, yesterday I kind of figured that I wasn't getting any bites. So I figured I would probably have to cancel the deal. It happens, folks. To increase your success rate, you must increase your failure rate. That's what I heard. Hopefully, we're doing some asymmetric wins so that the failures are very, very insignificant. What they say, I'm learning that folks who are really highly successful are at investing and all. Of course, they hedge their bets and make sure that they try their best to make sure that it's an asymmetrical win for them. So in other words, the upside is huge while the downside is super, super low. So do 100 risk of jumping off of a 1 foot building with the possibility that you might fly with one of those times is a lot different than jumping off a 200-story building with the possibilities that you might fly and you actually end up not flying, dying. The risk is too high. So you don't want the risk to be super high. If the risk is super low, yeah, do it 100 million times. If it's super low, if I can put a penny a day in and have a chance to win $1 million or get some type of huge return, I will do that all day over a chance of something happening, but the risk being a little bit too high. So that's how those investors do that. They'll go and invest very, very well. Let me stop because there's a lot of different strategies that investors use, specifically in the like venture capitalism world. 2012 Ridge Hill purchase agreement release. So, right. There you go. All right, let's keep going then. This is an old lead that needs to be followed up on. That's what I'm doing. Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney. I was actually looking for Laura. I must have the wrong number. Sounds like it's a business. This is a business. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, man. Sorry. The heck? This number is wrong. This is a business check number. So after hours or after phone call hours, I'll check on that. I don't want to stop and delay. Oh, that's what I was saying. I think I was saying something about the delay. You must keep the engines going. Don't stop and pause. And trying hard to get a property under contract. I finally get the property under contract. Now I'm trying to sell the property. Finally sell it. Now it's time to go get other properties. Now having your system, some tool, some way that you're every day generating new leads, following up leads, building up your pipeline, and you'll constantly have deals popping each month. We have some that fall out, yes, but you won't be so deal breathy or trying to create something out of nothing because you only have a few small amount. But if you are working some really good leads, then you won't come across that issue. I mean, of course, you still don't want to lose deals or go into a deal thinking you're going to lose, but you're not be able to fulfill.
Please leave your message
for
happen.
2023 things absolutely happen.
712.
I left 2 messages yesterday, so I'm not going to leave a message. Boom, 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 boom. We'll all right. Okay, let's see. Dead lead. It's a dead lead. All right. Looks like Kevin. What's up with Kevin? What me and Kevin talk about? Hey, Kevin, contacting you, reaching back out. I remember talking about this. Is this a scam? Oh, let me call and see. Like, no, we're not a scam, brother. What you talking about? Let's call him and see what's up. Boop. Boop. Give me a boop. Hey, Courtney, I just saw your message. Try to give you a call back.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I might have to switch my phone number on that one. Either his phone is off, their phone is off, or it's showing up spam. And I thought I checked all my calls against to make sure they weren't spammed. I'm checking with him. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to, wow, I'm done early. Okay. Well, that's a bleep, a bleep, a bleep. That's all. Oh, maybe they're ready. My husband said he's in 5th gear right now. Also, when I told him roughly what we were proposing, he said we can't do that. So for the time being, I'm still going to hold on to it, but you can check me out in 6 months. I don't understand what any of that means, but I'm going to say 5th gear. What is 5th gear? 5th. What does that mean, y'all? 5th gear. Does that mean like he's like, oh yeah, 5th gear means like Brevin. I'm gonna say 5th gear. I hear that. 5th gear. I hear that. Sounds good. I don't even know what you're talking about proposing. Let me know if there is anything I can help with in the meantime. This is a team sport. Have a great weekend. Let's check back in 6 months. So we're going to check back in 3 months, dog. Usually want to cut it in half. It's not a science. It is like an art. So base it off your lead. But I'd rather over follow up than under. And I'm going to follow up with some type of value. Hey, you want a market analysis or report? I wish I need to get an email. If I can get the email, let's just start my email campaigns to them. So stay present on my, excuse me, that would be awesome. All right. That's it, folks. It's too early to eat lunch. I might just run into the court office and get these contracts. Not contracts. Get these probate leads. And I'm gone. All right. So long. End.